My name's Simon and I'm here with Milwaukee. Today we are going to be diving into the world of circular saws, exploring 4 powerful models. We're going to be answering some frequently asked questions, demonstrating their capabilities and looking at the key features and benefits. First up today is this M12 FUEL FCS442. Now this is the smallest of all of the machines that we're going to be looking at today, but do not be fooled, this is a little beast. It is extremely powerful. It's been designed for use overhead and in tight spaces. So this small compact machine has been designed with cutting X50mm standard framing material in mind. Now when you're running an M12 high output 5 amp hour battery, you can expect to get up to 190 cuts per charge, which is pretty impressive. So as you've just seen, cutting this X50mm piece of framing timber was pretty effortless. Like I said earlier, just because it's small doesn't mean it's not extremely powerful. Now, if you choose to use the machine without a dust extractor, it does have a built-in blower to remove the chips from your cut line. If you do choose to use the machine with a dust extractor, it does have a DEC 26 adapter already fitted, which means it interfaces perfectly with all Milwaukee dust extractors and vacs. The built-in LED light perfectly illuminates your cut line, which is ideal for use in tight, dark spaces or overhead applications. Next up we have the M18 FUEL FCS552. This machine is the jack of all trades, do all circular saw. It gives that perfect balance between size, weight, power and depth of cut. So the FCS552 has been optimized to run on a high output battery. We're currently running a 3 amp hour high output M18 battery, which will deliver up to 200 cuts in X50mm thick framing timber. Milwaukee have upgraded the motor. The previous model span at 5,000 RPM. This one spins at 6,000 RPM. In addition to that, we have positive detents on the bevel at 22.5 degrees and 45 degrees. We have a max depth of cut of 57mm, but at 22 degrees on the bevel, it will still cut X50mm framing timber. Other features include a rafter hook, a belt loop, and an onboard LED to illuminate your cut line. So one very frequently asked question is, how do I change the blade on my Milwaukee handheld circular saw? It's a set of very simple actions, starting with take the battery out. Every Milwaukee tool has an onboard blade removal tool. This one is a hex key. They also all have a spindle lock button, which you just press. Once you've pressed that, put the hex key or the spanner, if that particular model has a spanner, into the spindle nut and unwind it. Once the bolt is out, that is essentially the blade free from the machine. Pull the guard all the way back and the blade will come out with the flange. Don't lose the flange, you'll need that shortly. So to install your new blade, it is as simple as reverse the process that I've just guided you through, paying attention to the rotational direction marked on the new blade and also on the machine. Milwaukee offer a multitude of different blades to make sure that you get the perfect match for you, your application and your machine. For more information, head over to the Milwaukee Tool EU website. So in summary, the FCS552 is widely regarded as Milwaukee's most versatile circular saw, able to deliver accurate, clean cuts while still being powerful, versatile and lightweight. Now let's talk about power, precision and speed. with the Milwaukee M18 FUEL FCS66GR3, which is compatible with the Milwaukee guide rail system. So Milwaukee have equipped this machine with a very special segmented motor. What they've done is introduce 36% more copper whilst keeping it 15% smaller. The segmented motor has been optimised to run on a Forge battery. When you use a 12 amp hour Forge battery, you can expect a 40% faster cut and up to 50% more power. Whilst we're on the topic of batteries, let's talk about runtime. You can expect to cut 64 linear meters of 42mm thick pine on one charge from an M18 12 amp hour Forge battery. So Milwaukee have taken some design cues from the plunge saw and put them into this handheld circular saw, namely the relationship between the blade and the guide rail with which it is compatible. The blade runs up tight to the rubber strip on the guide rail. Further to that, when the machine is beveled over, the relationship stays the same. The blade will still cut close to the rubber strip on the guide rail. Like I said earlier, this machine is all about precision. So that was a lightning quick cut through 3 layers of 18mm OSB. I did spend just a few seconds before I made that cut tuning the machine into the guide rail to make sure it runs smoothly and setting the depth. So to summarise, if you are looking for a machine that has an abundance of power, that allows you to deliver maximum productivity with accuracy as well, this is the machine for you. So this is the last circular saw in today's lineup, the Milwaukee M18 FUEL FCSRH662. This machine is all about speed, power and endurance. So much like the saw that we've just spoken about, the second generation rear handle saw is equipped with a segmented motor. This has been optimised to run with the 12 amp hour Forge battery. When they're paired together, you will get a blade speed of 6,300 RPM. The previous generation rear handle saw had a blade speed of 5,800 RPM, so this has a significant increase. What that means to the user is that blade speed is maintained under the most demanding applications. The reason this machine is called the rear handle saw is because the handle is on the rear of the machine. That is not just for show, it is ergonomically designed to reduce fatigue in long cutting sessions and facilitates single-handed use, coupled with the fact that the blade is on the left of the machine, which gives you direct line of sight to your cut line. Let's talk about runtime. When you use the rear handle saw in conjunction with a 12 amp hour Forge battery, you can expect to get up to 700 cuts. Now if you've got a couple of Forge batteries, it's extremely unlikely that you're going to run out of power at any point during the working day because the 12 amp hour Forge battery will charge to 80% in 35 minutes. So one of the things that I use the rear handle saw for is cutting half lap joints in fairly large section timber, and that's what I'm going to show you now. For the benefit of the video, I'm going to leave the depth of cut set to its maximum, which is 66mm. So as you can see, that was a significant amount of material removed, all done one-handed without stopping. All Milwaukee circular saws are packed full of features. The rear handle saw is no different. As standard, it comes equipped with positive detents on the bevel at 22.5 degrees and 45 degrees, and bevels all the way around to 57 degrees. The base plate is made of durable, lightweight magnesium. The dust extractor port rotates and is deck 26, which means it is compatible with all Milwaukee dust extractors and vacuums. There is an onboard LED light to illuminate your cut line and the obligatory rafter hook. Speed, power and endurance. That is what the rear handle saw is all about. It's also my personal favourite from the Milwaukee lineup of circular saws. So there we have it folks, 4 incredible handheld circular saws from Milwaukee. Whether you're looking for power, precision or endurance, there is without doubt a machine that is ideally suited to you and your application. I'm quite sure this video will have helped you make an informed decision about which saw is right for you and your application. Thank you very much for watching folks. Please give a thumbs up to the video and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment down below which machine is right for you.